Hi Grumps, what's your thoughts about the office kitchen? I think it's a shared space that somehow brings out the absolute worst in people. It's meant to be a place for coffee and conversation, but in every office it turns into a war zone. Passive-aggressive notes, mysterious smells, and someone's half-eaten yoghurt that's been there since the last payday. And I swear, office kitchens have their own ecosystem. Instant coffee mixed with bacteria and tension. In a few minutes, I'll tell you about one of the noisiest eaters I have ever experienced, and also the time a colleague microwaved a fresh fish, nearly causing a walkout. But first, let's start with the microwave, the heart of workplace hell. There are two types of people. One, those who heat up soup quietly like civilized humans. And two, those who think it's acceptable to reheat seafood, curry, or something that smells like it was cooked in a landfill. The second they open that microwave, the entire floor smells like low tide. You can't concentrate. You're trying to send an email and it's like being slapped in the face with a cod fillet. And they never clean it after, do they? No, they just shut the door like they're trapping a demon inside. Next person opens it and boom, radioactive fish pie explosion. And then there's the office fridge. Nobody really owns anything in there, do they? It's just a community science experiment. You've got half a salad, an expired yoghurt, and a milk bottle from the previous financial year. And there's always one Tupperware container in the corner with green fuzz all over it, with a strange smell emanating from it, even though it's sealed tight. And no one claims it. It's like everyone's agreed. We don't speak of the box. Then, when someone does throw it away, there's always an argument. Who threw away my leftover pasta? Mate, it was growing its own government in there. It needed to go. If we'd left it any longer, it would have literally walked itself out of the building. Then we've got the cutlery chaos. How does every spoon disappear? It's like a crime wave no one's investigating. Midweek, all that's left is one bent fork and a teaspoon covered in mysterious residue. And don't get me started on people who don't rinse their mug. They finish their coffee, leave it in the sink like a modern art project, and then just walk off. I didn't sign up for forensic mug scrubbing as part of my job description. And then, of course, the passive-aggressive notes. You know the ones. Please remember to wash your dishes. Food left in the fridge will be thrown out every Friday. And then someone replies to the note with another note. Maybe don't throw away my lunch next time then. And then you have the loud eater. Now I used to sit opposite this guy every day for about 5 to 6 months. And honestly, it was torture at lunch. We all used to eat at our desk, and when his lunchbox came out, we just looked at each other with dread. We had a separate messenger group, and it used to go crazy when the lunchbox appeared. Oh, for crying out loud. He's about to start eating. I kid you not, it was horrible. He munched and crunched and slurped so loudly everyone could hear. It was genuinely sickening. It's like his lips were magnets turned against each other. He found it impossible to keep his mouth closed when he was eating. Just thinking back to it makes me feel sick. And just when you thought he'd finished, he reaches down in his bag and brings out a yoghurt. For the love of God, that sound will stay with me forever. He used to suck the last bits of it out of the tub without using a spoon, straight to his lips and slurp. It was absolutely disgusting. But a few years ago, I worked somewhere with one of those I'll eat whatever I want, whenever I want types. No regard for anyone else. One afternoon, he decided to microwave fresh fish in a sealed office. The smell was biblical. The entire floor cleared out within 5 minutes. People coughing, windows opening, HR panicking. Someone even sent a quick company-wide email titled Urgent Seafood Incident. Next day, there was a new rule on the notice board. No hot fish in the office. Not written by management, just printed and stuck up anonymously. And that's how modern offices evolve, through shame and passive-aggressive signage. So that's my unwritten rules of the office kitchen. Don't reheat anything that smells like death. Clean your dirty mug and label your lunch, but accept it's still going to get nicked. And if you must break a rule, at least do it with some flair. Like my colleague, who went down in history as the Codfather. Like and subscribe, and take a look at my other videos in the Unwritten Rules series. One's just coming up on your screen now, and there's links to more in the description below. I'll see you soon, Grumps.